Hello, good morning all. Today in this video we are going to discuss regarding home action option in Odoo. So some of you might not have heard this option before, that is home action. So if you need to see where it is existing, you can just go to the settings, and if you go to the users form view, I'll click on users, and if I open the mutual admin, and if I go to the preference tab, here you can see. So to view it, you have to, first of all, you have to activate the debug mode. So I'll just activate the debug mode by clicking the debugger button. That is debug mode extension that I have installed. And if I click on edit, and if I go to the preference, here you can see menus, customization, and a field called home action inside the users form view. So let's see how we can utilize this option and what is the use case of this field. So before explaining that, so if I log out the database first, so I'll just log out the database, and I'll enter my email and password. So if I click on the login button, the first screen that I'm seeing is discuss. So this is right now I'm seeing the discuss because it is the menu with the lowest sequence inside the database. So let's take a case where you need to see the hospital. That is, if I go to the hospital, here we have got dashboard. So suppose take a case where we need the Mitchell admin is the user inside the system, where is he is a user with a hospital credentials, and once he log into the system, he need to see the dashboard hospital at the first. So right now when we are logged into the system, we are seeing the discuss as the first option, the first menu. We need to redirect, or we need to show hospital dashboard at the first. So in this case we can utilize the option called home action. So if I go to the settings, and if I go to the users, and if I open mutual admin, I can set go by going to the preference. So I have to activate the debug mode once again, as I have logged out the database earlier. The debug mode has been got disabled. So I have activated debug mode once again, and if I click on edit button, and if I go to the preference, here you can see home action. So in the home action you can search for the corresponding action of the menu. That is, I have given the name as dashboard hospital. That is my action name. So I have set the home action as dashboard hospital, and I'll click on save button. And to see its change, definitely I have to log out the database. So I'll just click on logout button. So I have set the home action for the user Mitchell admin, and now I'm going to log in as Mitchell admin. So earlier when we have logged, we are seeing the discuss menu as the first menu. So let's see what happens now. So I'll click on the login button. So I'm redirecting, and here you can see once I'm logged into the system, I'm seeing the dashboard hospital as the first. So you can see here the menu are, all the menus are there. Discuss is the first, still the first menu, but while the user is logging, we are seeing the dashboard at the first. So let's take a case where we need to show the patient's content at the first. So for that you have to go to the users form view. I'll just activate the debug mode. It has been disabled. There is some error. Let's leave that first, and if I reload the screen, I'll go to settings. I'll go to the users form view. We have to change the dashboard right now. Once the Mitchell admin is logged in, he will see hospital dashboard. We have to change it to patient. Where is patient? I search patient, wrong typo. Patients, I'll choose the action called patients. So I'll just save it. So let's log out into the database and see. I'll enter the password and email. If I click on the login button, we will see the patient as first. So here you can see we are in the patients menu right now. So like this you can set the home action for each user. So right now we have set it for the admin, and if you need it for all the users, like if I go to users, I'll just enable the debug mode to see the menu. So the menu is, the field is only visible in the debug mode. So if I go to mark demo, and in the preference you can see it's also available for him. So like that you can set home action for each and all the users in the system. And if I check the preference, so I think it can be changed from the preference also. So in the preference, does it there in the preference? No, in the home action is not available in the preference. So you can just change it from here itself. So this is the use of home action. It will be loading at the first once you are logging into the database. So you can set for all the users. So that's all about this video. So if you like the video, please do click the like button and subscribe the channel to get notified regarding all the upcoming videos. Thank you.